vakamirira Senator Tawengwa, vanove Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution for Harare Metropolitan Province, Matiri. Ndoda kurecognize vauya vakamirira Permanent Secretary Dr. Nyamayaro abva kundisimudza apa. Ndo rangarira zvakare Chairperson of the Senate Thematic Committee on HIV, Honorable Tongo Gala. Handina kuvaona but ndofunga pane vamwe vauya vakavamirira. Ne Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Health and Acting Chair variwo Honorable Molokela. Ndoda kuita respect ku Health Service Commission members dziri pano ne board members the National AIDS Council pamwechete ne team yavo yakatungamirirwawo zvakare na Dr. Madzima. Let me also recognize members, senior members from our ministry, our development partners. Lorangarira zvakare Mr. Philip vauya vakamirira ambassador weUnited States muno muZimbabwe vabva mukutaura. Ma development partners ose, ma NGOs and implementing partners, vatungamiri vemuma community medu, people living with HIV and AIDS, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Mangwanani. I hope achiri mangwanani. Handiti 12 patsadza kwanaka. Makadi zvenyu. Ndinofara kuve neminhasi pazuva rino tiri pano paEpworth. Tichiuya kuti tizoshambadza jekiseni rekudzivirira utachiona hweHIV rinonzi Lenacapavir. So today marks an important milestone in Zimbabwe's national response to HIV. Lenacapavir is a long-acting injectable option for HIV prevention and to show our commitment to protecting life and ending AIDS as a public health threat. Lopunga manyatso pabata ipababa. Dere prevention kwete kurapa. Nokuti vamwe vanobva vafunga kuti ndobva ndarapwa nejekiseni. And dere prevention yeHIV infection. Kwete kwete dzimwe siki. Handimozadza munoti siki. Ma STIs hadzivirirwe nejekiseni ratutaura. Over the past 2 decades, Zimbabwe has made strong progress in reducing illness and death related to HIV. Many families here know this progress firsthand. Takabva kure, asi rwendo ruchiripo. The journey is not yet finished. Tinonzwa zvichinzi kune ma-adolescents akawanda akubata chirwere kunzvimbo ineyi. Ivavo vakazvarwa taane mapirizi, saka havanyatsoziva kwatakabva. Imi vechikuru rairirai vana kuti kwatakabva kwanga kwakaipa, hatidi kudzokera ikoko. New HIV infections continue to occur, especially among adolescent girls and young women and other populations at increased risk. This tells us something important. Prevention must fit into real life. If a health solution is too complicated, too demanding, or too visible, people simply won't use it. That is why innovation in prevention matters. Lenacapavir represents a new way of doing things. It responds to a simple reality. Not everyone finds it easy to take a pill every day. Life gets busy. Sometimes people forget. Handiti tinokanganwa tose? Tinokanganwa tose here? Vanonwa mapirisi vanoziva kuti unogona kuakanganwa. And sometimes stigma makes it even harder to be seen taking pills. I'm pleased to announce that Zimbabwe has received its first supply of Lenacapavir and has already begun implementation, with the first clients receiving the injection earlier this month. This shows that our health system is not only responding to today's challenges, but preparing for tomorrow. The rollout is being done in phases. This is intentional. We want to do it properly, safely, and fairly. We don't want to rush and leave others behind. This phased approach allows us to learn, improve, and then expand access across the country. Lenacapavir is given only twice a year. That means fewer clinic visits, and more privacy. As some people have already joked, you don't need a daily phone alarm to remember it. Once every 6 months. Importantly, Lenacapavir does not replace other HIV prevention options. It adds to them, that is, it complements what is already existent. Abstinence, faithfulness to one partner, consistent use of condoms, oral pre-exposure prophylaxis, mapiritsai, other injectables, ziripo, all remain important. Abstinence, faithful to one partner. Tirikuzviita here? Kunyarara zvinoreva kuti hatisi kuzviita. Tirikuzviita here? Ngatiitei vakomana nemadzimai kuti zvinhu zvitiitire zvakanaka. Hapana mushonga umwe chete unokodzera kana kuwirirana nemunhu wese. Choice is central to our policy. The introduction of Lenacapavir is fully aligned with the Zimbabwe National HIV and AIDS Strategic Plan and with the global guidance, including recommendations from the World Health Organization. It has also been approved by the Medicines Control Authority of Zimbabwe, following the required regulatory processes. Ladies and gentlemen, we particularly acknowledge the United States government as the main funding partner for the introduction of Lenacapavir in Zimbabwe. This support reinforces our collective commitment to accelerating HIV prevention gains and reaching populations most at risk with effective modern options. As we celebrate this milestone, we remain clear about the challenges that persist. Stigma, misinformation, low risk perception, and access barriers still affect our communities. Dzimwe nguva vanhu vanotya kuenda kunobvunza kana kuenda kumakliniki kuzvipatara chaiko. This is why we encourage everyone to rely on trained health professionals for accurate information. Please, musateerere makuhwa. Do not rely on rumors. Vasingazive ngavadzidziswe, vorega kuita nharo. Come to the clinic, ask questions. Health services are there to help, not to judge. My ministry has prioritized strong policy foundations to support this rollout, from guidelines and health worker preparedness to supply systems and community engagement. Our goal is simple: to ensure that new innovations strengthen our health systems and serve the people who need them most. We continue to work closely with partners, including Global Fund, the UN Family, and others, to mobilize resources that will allow us to expand access and sustain these gains. Let me sincerely thank the National AIDS Council, our development partners, civil society, health workers, and community leaders. Basa ra muri kuita riri kuonekwa. The work you are doing is visible and appreciated. To the people of Epworth and Zimbabwe at large, this is your program. This is your health. Lenacapavir is an additional option to help protect yourselves, your families, and your future. Utano upfumi. Health is wealth. Shandisai jekiseni iri. Zvichengetedzei nedzimwe nzira dzose dzinokurudzirwa neveutano. Together, through partnerships and shared responsibility, we can reduce new HIV infections and build healthier communities. The Second Republic, through the able leadership of our President Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, emphasized health for all by 2030. Basa riri kurowa. It is now my honor to officially launch the first phase of national program of long-acting injectable pre-exposure prophylaxis, Lenacapavir. Dinotenda nyabonga.